Okay, as an Italian American, I gotta say it, Robert De Niro, we don't you anymore. We don't want you as part of our community anymore. We don't claim you anymore. Matter of fact, I don't know who can have you, but we don't want you. So we disown you. We want to trade you. I don't know who we're going to trade you for, but you're out of here. Bottom line, Robert De Niro came in front of Trump's courthouse right now and did this whole rant talking about Trump being a tyrant. Trump needs to not be in New York anymore. He's not welcome in the city. Robert, Trump owns a whole motherfucking more real estate in New York than you do. You're talking about January 6th? Really? That's what you got to talk about, De Niro? Why don't you talk about your last movies flopping? Why don't you talk about your whole career being forgotten and now you're just a surrogate for the Biden campaign? You're running around pimping yourself for a man who showered with his underage daughter like a pedophile. That's how you want your legacy to be remembered, De Niro, not for your movies? I mean, I understand.
Yeah, we got to talk about it. But first, shout out to Joey. I want to give him a proper shout out. Here is his X account right here. Shout out to Joey Manarino. Oh, I'm sorry, Joey. I'm sure I butchered that last name. I apologize, but big shout out to Joey. All right. So the Biden administration sent out, as you heard Joey say perfectly there, their surrogate, Robert De Niro, who is pimping himself out to the Biden administration, and he gave a speech outside of the courthouse where, you know, Trump is stuck in with the hoax hush money case, right? And of course, you know, the Biden team member guys said, oh, we're not here because of the courthouse. We're here because, you know, the cameras are here. You literally could do a press conference anywhere on this planet and record it and send it out, and it's gonna go to everyone anyway. It's called the internet. So that whole statement was a bunch of BS. You know, the Biden administration trying to claim, oh no, we're not doing this because Trump's in court. We're just doing this because this is where the news reporters are. Like, come on, who's buying that? I mean, maybe you might have bought it back in the 50s. You know what I'm saying? But like, it's 2024. We have something that's called the internet. Right? We also have things called social media where anything could be shared with just the click of a button. So yeah, that's a load of crap. But we got to talk about Robert De Niro and them going outside. My back was itching. Sorry, outside the courthouse today. Like, share, comment, and hit that subscribe button if you are new. And let's dive in. This guy's wearing a cloth mask. Robert De Niro is wearing a cloth mask right now. You can see him right there. Like, what is going on? Yeah. Just the fact that he's wearing a mask, I think, says a lot. A whole lot. So you can imagine where this one is about to go. Check it out.
Under Trump, this kind of government will perish from the earth. I don't mean to scare you. No, wait, maybe I do mean to scare you. If Trump returns to the White House, you can kiss these freedoms goodbye that we all take for granted. And elections, forget about it. That's over. That's done. If he gets in, I can tell you right now, he will never leave. He will never leave.
He literally can't even speak for himself. Did you guys see that? Look at that paper that's in his hand. He's literally just reading off of it. Those aren't even his own words. Like, at least make it somewhat believable. You know, remember the lines, something, so you're not just sitting there. Trump is extremely deranged. He will not leave office. Like, you're literally just reading it off of a piece of paper. that somebody else probably put together for you. Because if those were your own words, you wouldn't need a piece of paper to read off of. Like, come on now, stop it with the nonsense. But let's continue on. I mean, it gets crazier. Check it out.
For these lowlives, for Trump.
They lied under oath.
They lied under oath. Who lied under oath? What are you telling me?
Those two traitors behind you.
Excuse me?
Those two traitors behind you.
They lied under oath?
That's right.
What are you saying?
They're traitors.
They're traitors. You gotta, I don't know, I don't even know how to deal with you, my friend. I don't even know how to deal with you. They stood there, they didn't.
And if you guys remember, I actually made a video on it. But this gentleman right here, he was one of the so-called Capitol police officers. Well, he recently ran for Congress and lost terribly. So, of course, I made a video on it because I thought it was absolutely hilarious, especially considering the person that he lost to. But yeah, let's continue on with Robert Deniro's Trump deranged syndrome.
Thank you. I mean, this is really, even these people over here are kind of, it's kind of crazy. It's really crazy, and this thing, Donald Trump, has created this. He should be telling them not to do this. Oh, this thing. He's talking about the people yelling at him behind him that are yelling F you and that type of stuff. So basically what he's saying is Trump is the guy who incited the violence. Well, y'all know I got to come with clips, baby. When they start making up them lies, you know I got to come with clips. So let's take a little trip down memory lane on what some Democrats have actually said as it pertains to violence. Check it out.
Press always asks me, don't I wish I were debating him? No, I wish we were in high school, I could take him behind the gym. That's what I wish.
I said, no. I said, if we were in high school, I'd take him behind the gym and beat the hell out of him.
I just don't even know why there aren't uprisings all over the country. Maybe there will be.
That you cannot be civil with a political party that wants to destroy what you stand for, what you care about.
If you see anybody from that cabinet in a restaurant, in a department store, at a gasoline station, you get out and you create a crowd. And you push back on them. And you tell them they're not welcome.
You know, there needs to be unrest in the streets for as long as there is unrest in our lives.
Enemies of the state.
Show me where it says that protests are supposed to be polite and peaceful.
President Walker, how do you resist the temptation to run up and wring her neck?
When they go low, we kick them.
They're still going to have to go out and put a bullet in Donald Trump.
Yes, I have thought an awful lot about blowing up the White House.
Please, get up in the face of some Congress people.
What a stupid son of a bitch.
Their words, not mine. Or I wish I could take them behind the bleachers. Oh. Now just imagine if Trump said that. And I've said this before. Honestly, I think Trump should literally just go out and start repeating word for word now, the exact same things Democrats have said. Like Trump should come out and say, oh, I wish I could take Joe Biden. You know, obviously switch out the name. I wish I could take Joe Biden, you know, behind the bleachers, right? And what I forgot his exact wording. Let me play that back. I wish I could take him behind the bleachers.
Press always asks me, don't I wish I were debating him? No, I wish we were in high school, I could take him behind the gym. That's what I wish.
Yeah. No, I wish we were in high school and I could take him behind the gym. Trump should say those exact same words. Repeat it word for word. Just replace Trump with Biden, right? Obviously. And just watch the media go crazy. And then he comes out and shows the video of Joe Biden saying those exact same words, and he calls him out on it. That's just my opinion, but, you know, yeah. But, you know, absolutely disgusting stuff what's going on with this entire situation. I do want to play this clip as well.
Thank you, everybody.
Check it out.
Jason Miller with the Trump campaign here with Caroline Levitt and Stephen Chung. So the Biden folks have finally done it. After months of saying that politics had nothing to do with this trial, they showed up and made a campaign event out of a Lower Manhattan trial day for President Trump. In fact, Biden's cronies had a printed out campaign sign saying Biden-Harris. So why the change? Why is Joe Biden now making this a campaign event after months of weaponizing the legal system against President Trump? Because Joe Biden's numbers are in the tank. The headline for today in Politico very simply said, Dems in freak out over Joe Biden. Joe Biden is losing nationally, he's losing in every single battleground state, and President Trump's numbers continue to rise.
Bingo. That's why I believe they did it. They're desperate. They are. So they're literally trying anything and everything to see what sticks. And I'll get into more of that in another video later on, so stick around. I've got another video where I'm going to come back to that. We gonna Jin Saki this thing out here, and we're gonna circle back, okay, on that situation, because I have another video topic that I want to talk to you guys about. But yeah, I mean, it is very, very interesting to see. And I mean, this guy Robert Deniro, man, he's absolutely lost his mind. Just check out this video from Maze Moore. Big shout out to Maze Moore. I'm going to show you guys a few minutes, or not a few minutes, but probably about 30 seconds or so of this clip.
Narcissistic and self-centered.
I just don't want to feel the way I did, and many of us don't, after the election in 2016.
Should not be president, period. Idiot is taking our country into the dump.
A national disgrace.
And I apologize to Justin Trudeau.
Such a mean, nasty, hateful person. So
stupid.
I'm going to say one thing. Fuck Trump.
In the real world, he wouldn't last long. That's my feeling.
In the real world, Trump wouldn't last long. So I guess what world are we living in? Yeah, as a matter of fact, he might be right. We can't be living in a real world where people think Biden is actually better than Trump. When Trump was already president for 4 years, and this country clearly and obviously was being run a whole lot better then than it is now. Even if you just want to talk about one aspect of it, the price of everything, just from top to bottom, was a whole lot better under Trump than it is under Biden. And I don't even need to go any further than that. But of course, we all can, right? There's a whole laundry list that we can go down as it pertains to Trump being better than Biden. So yeah, I just wanted to show y'all that and get your thoughts and your opinions on it. I think that shows desperation is at an all-time high with the Biden administration. They have gotten completely desperate, and they don't even care anymore that it seems to some folks that this is political, that these trials are political, right? Of course, they're going to come out and try to say the right things. Like I said, the Biden, I forgot the black guy. I can't even think of his name. Here, I'll put him on a screen. This guy, actually, that's not a good shot, but it's this guy right here. Who's that guy? He's part of the Biden administration, but I forgot like his name and like his official. As a matter of fact, here's a better still image of that guy. This guy right here, that guy. He came out before Robert De Niro spoke and said something along the lines of, and I said this earlier, we aren't here because of the courtroom and the guy that's in there, referencing Donald Trump. We're here because this is where the reporters are. Like, come on now. Like, what? Who in the world is believing that? You know? But once again, I think that they, deep down, their true feelings are they don't care if it seems political. Now, they'll still try to say the right things, but deep down, they don't care anymore because they're seeing things are going the wrong direction, which also makes me feel like this verdict isn't going to come down in favor of Trump, which I don't know why it wouldn't, you know, based on it. it shouldn't based on the evidence. Based on the evidence, this case should have been thrown out, right? But because the Biden administration is doing stuff like this, it gives me a cause to pause, right? And Biden is allegedly thinking about giving a speech after the verdict is read and blah, blah, blah. And it's like, hold on, why is he preparing a speech after the verdict is read? Does he know what the verdict is going to be? And if so, how? You know, but I think it's really going to backfire on them if they, convict Trump of this bogus trial. It's really going to backfire on them. Of course, you're going to have some people on the left that are going to dig their heels even further, but there's going to be a whole lot more people in this country that are going to see this for what it truly is. That's what I believe. But what do y'all think? Let me know in the comment section below. Y'all stay safe out there. Peace and love. I'm out.